Welcome to my May reading roundup. We're gonna do this super fast because I love these, but I only love them if they're fast, so let's go. The first book I read was Restitution by Leigh Rivers. It was not my favorite. This whole series didn't really do it for me. I gave it 2.75 stars. I felt like the entire plot line of this book was the most unrealistic thing that could ever exist. And I do understand it's fiction, but there has to be a little bit of realism if it's like taking place in this world. And I didn't feel like it was there. It was not in this book. The realism was not in the book. The realism was not in the building. I also read, I think, 4 of the Syndicate Kings books by Kate Oliver. She is my favorite for just like an easy, smutty palette cleanser. I love these books. They're predictable. They follow the same pattern in every book, and I'm still just eating them up. I read 2 of the Clickanian series, which is like an alien romance. I really like Saving Veraco. I don't know how to say any of these names. That one was fine. The last one I read, Tempting Ozed, I did not love it. It's getting to be very like political. It was a lot of traveling in that book. I will be continuing the series. I'm also reading the Ice Planet Barbarian series. I read Barbarian Lover, which is number 3, and I think it was my favorite so far. I just thought the characters were both really interesting, really fun. I'll definitely be continuing this series as well. I read The Heartstring Duet by Liv Zander, and I gotta be honest, the first 50% of the first book was not having it. It felt really disjointed. The writing was really weird. I felt like it was written like poetry almost. Everything was compared to something else. Everything had to be like a deeper meaning, and I hated it. I was so frustrated, and I was ready to quit, but I pushed through, and I'm so glad I did. The last 50% mellowed out on that a lot, and it was more like the story instead of all this flowery language. Loved it. And then the second one is where it's at. Like, you have to a little bit push through the first one. The second one was amazing. I sobbed like a baby. I cried so hard. It was just a beautiful story about life and appreciating the small moments. I would definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. It was so beautiful. I read Love Song by Elle Kennedy, and I hated it. I hated it. I think I gave it 2.75 stars, which is too nice. I hated it. I didn't feel like the main characters had any chemistry whatsoever, anything deeper beyond physical attraction. The main male character is the biggest issue. He was obnoxious. He would do the most egregious things to her, and she just kept forgiving him. And she kept like not even demanding like any change. It was just kind of like, okay, I forgive you. And I hated it. And the last book is Jinxed by Rachel Renner. And it's the second in the Gilded Blood series, and I thought this one was better than the first. I really enjoyed this one. I felt like the plot line moved a lot faster. But the best part, honestly, was the love between the 2 characters. They just had the most swoon-worthy lines between them. It was just beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I was dying. So hopefully that continues on into the next couple books. I'm very excited to see where that plot line goes. So that is all the books what is this? That is all the books I read in May. I did great. Did I do good? Did I do good? I've never done one before. I don't think I did good. It's fine. It's fine.